Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Jerome Strickland channel. We're glad to have you back. We're glad to sense your presence. We are glad that you have decided to come back to this channel to experience some more knowledge, some more wisdom. Yes, maybe even feel some love. We all need to feel the one thing that we don't feel that much, and that is love. If you could just feel love, you would be so much happier. You would be so much more content. Somebody says, all I really want to do is feel love. I want to give love and receive love. If you don't want that, then you're not human. But I want to talk to y'all today. I just want to sit back and talk to y'all today about some things. Give you some more knowledge and wisdom and, I don't know, some things to think about. I just want to throw a few things at you to kind of help you out a little bit and even help myself out. Well, I'm going to start with the first point. I'm going to talk about being puffed up versus being built up. Being puffed up with ego and pride versus being built up to be the best you that you can be. You see, there are two kinds of attitudes, two kinds of ways of thinking. You'll see somebody who was puffed up with pride and ego, and you see somebody who's just, they're not puffed up with pride and ego. They're just trying to build themselves up and better themselves. They're trying to be the best them that they can be. They're trying to do their best to provide for their family, to be the best kind of person they can be, to be a good citizen, to be a good person and make the world a better place. But then you got this other person over here. He's all about power. He's all about persecuting those that are weaker than him. In his mind, this is the way to survival. You must demolish the weak in order to be strong. You must eliminate all of your enemies in order to be on top. Whereas you have this other person, they're not trying to eliminate anyone. They have no desire to persecute anyone. They have no desire to pull anyone else down. They're just trying to build themselves up and be the best person that they can be. But unfortunately, we live in a world with people that like to tear other people down. They like to tear down what others have built because they have adopted the philosophy, I must eliminate and control my enemies I must eliminate and control those that are weaker than me in order to be on top and survive. They don't realize that you don't have to be like that. And see, it is these kind of people, these kind of entities, that makes this such a hard place to live in. The controlling, the ones that like to tear others down, the ones that like to destroy others.
I want people to feel what I feel. I want them to feel that.
And so you have the other person. They're not trying to control anyone. They're not trying to tear anyone down. They're only trying to build themselves up. And it's people like that that makes the world a better place. So what kind of person are you? What kind of mindset do you have? What kind of mentality do you have? Do you have a tearing down mentality or a building up mentality? You see, the more people we have that have the building up mentality, the better this world will be. And the more people that we have with the tearing down mentality, the worse this world will be. And it seems like almost like the majority of people have the tearing down mentality, have the persecuting mentality, the predator mentality. They have this philosophy in their minds. I must outdo everyone. I must beat everyone. I must destroy everyone in order to be on top, in order to survive. Instead of just concentrating on their self, they concentrate on beating and destroying other people. But that is not coming from a place of love. That is coming from a place of selfishness. That is coming from a place of self-centeredness and ego. So I ask you this question. Are you trying to build or are you trying to tear down? Are you a builder or are you a demolisher? You see, you must concentrate on building yourself up. You must concentrate on doing the best that you can, doing the best that you can do and being the best that you can be, without having to tear someone else down, without having to destroy and persecute someone else. These people are not human. People that tear down, control, and persecute, people that tear down other people, people that try to control other people, people that try to persecute other people, people that victimize other people, people that manipulate, lie, and trick other people, instead of building themselves up, they tear others down. I said instead of building themselves up, they try to tear others down. And so this is what this world has become. This is what this world has turned into. The tearing down of society. The manipulation of society. The persecution of society. I didn't come to this video to really bring you down or make you depressed. I came to give you some information. I came to build you up. I consider myself a builder, not a demolisher. I consider myself one who builds positive things. So you have to look at it. Life is kind of like a building. You have two buildings. One will go higher and become stronger, and the other building will crumble. You must become a strong building. Because the fact of the matter is, you live in a world full of demolishers. You live in a world of people that's all about tearing others down so they can build themselves up. But what if we lived in a world with nothing but builders? They build themselves up and they build other people up. They're all about building and strengthening themselves and other people without victimizing anyone else, without persecuting and manipulating and controlling others. Are you a builder or are you a demolisher? One key way to make this world a better place is to make everyone builders of themselves. Make everyone builders of other people. We need to get rid of the demolishers. The ones who like to tear down and persecute, manipulate, lie, and trick. We must be builders. And one way to do this, we must become more spiritual. You see, nature is like a spirit. Don't you feel more spiritual when you go out in nature? Don't you feel the spirit of nature? Don't you feel your spirit rise in nature? It's something very spiritual about nature. There's no manipulation. There's no control. There's no lying. There's no hatred. Nature just is. And maybe we have to be like that. We just is. We just be. But instead of just being, many of us tear down others. Become spiritual. Become a spiritual person. You must start by building up your spirit man. If you build up your spirit man, you will become a builder of all things. The more spiritual you are, the more you build. The less spiritual you are, and the more carnal you are, the more you tear down. I say, be a spiritual builder. Not only should you go out in nature, but you should have nature in your heart. Because nature is a personification of the spirit. Have nature in your heart. Nature is a builder. Nature is abundant. Nature lives. It is alive. It is spiritual. And you must be spiritual. You must be a spiritual builder. So what do we do with the ones that are tearing down? You said to yourself, I want to be a builder. I don't want to be someone who tears down and demolishes myself and other people. I want to have nature in my heart. I want to be just like nature. Spiritual. I want to be spiritual. The more spiritual you are, the more you are in line with God. The more spiritual you are, the more you are in line with your path. The more spiritual you are, the more peace you have within. And some people don't want you to have that peace because they are demolishers. They believe in controlling, manipulating, and tearing down others. But I say, put nature in your heart. Become spiritual like nature. And you will see your life change. This is why I provided some images of nature. Because I want you to be spiritual like nature. Become a spiritual person who builds up. Who builds yourself up. Become a spiritual person that has love in his heart. Who's ready to defend himself, but who's not out to hurt anyone. You see, all of this technology we have, all of this things that we have is good. But what good is it if you're not spiritual? What good is it if you don't have love? What good is it if you don't build up? Be spiritual. Be a builder. Be someone who builds up and not tears down. So be spiritual. And see, you have to be a living example. It's not so much what you say, it's what you do. What you do speaks louder than words. What you do is the best manifestation of who you are. So many people are good at talking. So many people are good at manipulating through words. But we must be a living example of the building that we build. Some people refer to us as a temple, a holy temple. Your body, a holy temple. And how you conduct that temple speaks of who you really are. So, your real words are in your actions. Your real words are what you do, not what you go around saying. I'm not going to hold y'all long today. I'm going to make about 2 more points. But remember, be a builder. Be a spiritual builder. Allow nature, the images, the feeling, the spirit of nature. It is untouched and untapped by manipulation. It is untouched and untapped by control. Nature doesn't tear down. It is living. It is the ultimate force of duality and polarity. Well, somebody say, isn't there dangers in nature? Isn't there predators and prey in nature? But it is the balance of nature. It is the balance and the spirituality of nature. All the predator and the prey is a personification of the balance of nature. And it speaks to you. You must be balanced on the inside. Just like nature is balanced, you must stay balanced and centered. Be spiritual. You see, sometimes you have to lose to understand what you need to do to get better. And so sometimes the building will fall. Sometimes the building will crumble a little bit. And if it falls, and if it crumbles, you just rebuild. This time, every time your building falls, you build it back even stronger. So you must be willing and determined to rebuild. Build up. Build yourself up. Build others up. Don't be a person who tears down others. Don't be a person who tears yourself down by talking bad to yourself, by talking negative to yourself. You see, you build yourself up and you can tear yourself down with words. It's all about what you tell yourself and tell others. Your words are like bricks, or your word It's like a wrecking ball. You can build up, or you can tear down with your words. I choose to build up with my words and not to tear down. It's all about what you tell yourself and tell other people. It's all about what you express to yourself and express to other people. Not only through words, but through body language. So what I came here today to tell you is, it's simple, but I want it to be active. Be a builder, not a demolisher. Use words to build up, not to tear down. Use actions to build up, not to tear down and control, manipulate, and persecute. Just think we had a world full of builders, and all the demolishers, all of the manipulators, all of those who tear down, all of those who control and persecute, would just leave and let the builders take over. Let the builders build. Well, that's another video for today. Hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell. And I'm going to be putting another video out to kind of help you with life. To help you be a builder, not a demolisher. So I say here today, as you leave this video, say to yourself, I'm going to start being a builder. I'm going to build myself up. I'm going to build my loved ones up. I'm going to be a positive person that does positive things. I'm going to be a spiritual person that does spiritual things. But you got to remember, you got people out there that are not like that. So be ready to protect yourself. Be wise as a serpent. Be harmless as a dove. Be quick. Be observant. And use wisdom in every situation in life. Keep your emotions under control. And rein in your ego. And live the best life that you can live. And be the best person you can be. Be a builder. Well, that's my video for today. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for coming out. God bless.